Well, hello there, another week, another video, and apologies for the very shaky camera angle. I am holding my phone in my hand. I'm filming from a different location, so I don't have my tripod with me. So you're going to have to put up with some Cloverfield style sort of filmmaking here with moving frames and pictures and things like that. Where have I been? I've been in London and I had a chance to go to the Hermes store. I did also get a chance to visit Goyard. So I'm quite excited because this here is my first Goyard piece that I've ever gotten from the house. So I'm very excited. I am going to show you what I got from Hermes first. For those of you who don't know, Hermes has a new flagship store in Bond Street in London, and it is beautiful. I think it's a tourist destination in its own right. So when I was there, I was kind of restrained because I'd already had quite a few things. So I just bought a couple of small things, which I am going to show you now. Actually, a couple of this is stuff that I bought on my trip. So in this small bag here, we are going to see this here. And this is actually something that I bought from before the trip, right before actually, because my nails have been quite weak thanks to gelish. And I thought I would buy this nail oil to see if it would help strengthen my nails. And it has actually been really, really good in terms of keeping my nails from being very, very brittle. I've loved it. It smells quite nice as well, and it's been quite soothing on my hands. I just love how the box fits the bottle perfectly. So I put the oil on once a day at night, and it's been doing wonders for my nails. The other thing that I've got comes in, let's do this later, comes in this other box here. And I'm sure you'll know what this is. It's a similar nail polish style thing. It is actually nail polish. It is this very nice little squat orange box as well, and this is the base coat for the nails. So I thought I would strengthen my nails as well. So from the Hermes Bond Street store, I got this little bottle of base coat. They were out of it in Singapore, so when I saw they had it in stock in London, I thought I would get it. So I've used this a couple of times. I do like it. I think you know, as my nails recover from gelish, these are the sorts of things that I'd like to have just to keep my nails from sort of breaking and being too weak. This here is a really nice piece. It's the Hermes primer. I tried looking for it in Singapore, but they were out. I'm just going to unbox this quickly. So this is the Hermes primer, and you can tell it's got the white base. You've got the little ex libri top. It's really very pretty. I've heard good reviews about it. I couldn't get this in Singapore, so when they had this in Bond Street, again, I just felt I had to get it. So I love how all Hermes makeup will have this on the top, the ex libri motif. Even with the manicure bottles, they do have it on the top as well, and I think it is so cool. You know, I think makeup generally is a way of getting into, you know, all these high-end brands. There's so many launches going on right now. At Bond Street, I also got a perfume sample, the Barenia perfume. It's quite nice, not quite my thing. So yeah, I just like having a sample size. So every time I want the scent, I get a little bit, but I don't really want to fork out for a whole bottle. I did also get a lipstick sample. I got a few, but I gave some to my friend because they weren't quite my color. But I thought I'd give this one a go. It's very, very light and pink. So yeah, excited about it. So let's move on to the second bag here. And this is a category of stuff that I love, which I don't think a lot of people, it's not quite popular on the internet, but it's my kind of thing. I am having trouble with the bow. Just give me a minute. So the bow is off, and this isn't from the Bond Street store. It's actually from Harrods, and I did not realize, but Harrods has a whole dinnerware section with all the luxury brands. And so when I was walking around, I saw this piece, and it's a piece that I kind of fits in with one of my tableware ranges, and it's quite hard to come by. So I was quite excited, and I decided to get it. It comes with a 2026 ribbon, which is kind of cool. And in here we have a booklet on the tableware line. It's the Art Deco line, and it is this sweet little mini coupelle. It is such a random thing, I know, but I just love the black and white motif on this, and it's so useful for lots of small little things like chocolates, small bits of fruit. So I got the larger, there is a larger version of it. I'll try and post a picture if I can. And I got that as a Christmas present, and I kind of wanted the matching mini coupelle just so I had like a pair. And they don't do this very often. So when I did see it in Harrods, I was so excited, and I just asked the sales associate there to pack this up for me. So those of you into tableware and, you know, Harrods generally, I just love the department stores in London. They have such a wide range of lovely brands, and they categorize the brands by, type of product. So your tableware is all in one range, your homeware is all in one section, shoes and bags. So if you love looking across all the different brands, just go to these big department stores. They have such a cool way of curating the collections, and they just look so good. So I spent so much time in the dinnerware section in Harrods just looking at, not just this. I was looking at Dior as well, and Loro Piana actually has a homeware range in Harrods. So if you're into that sort of thing, go and take a look. It's really worth it. So yes, very happy with this H Deco dinnerware piece. Now we're on to the pièce de résistance of this unboxing, which is this lovely Goyard bag. It should be unbagging because this did not come in a box. Anyway, I surprised myself even thinking that I would get this bag. This is a very new bag. So when I first saw it, I thought, actually, I think I can use this. So let me just get the bag undone, and then I will just try and show you the bag. So the sticker's undone. It's a yellow Goyard sticker with the Goyardine lock. This is the ribbon. I'm sure not a lot of people know. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this. All right, so they kind of wrapped the bag up in this tissue paper, but not very much. And here you can see a very small dust bag. And so I think for those of you in tune with Instagram, you will know what it is. Sorry, just give me a minute. I told you this was going to be a Cloverfield style video. Ta-da! This is the mini boheme in the navy. And I just thought it was such a cute bag when it first came out online. And, the normal boheme is really, really huge and just looks really overpowering. And I just thought I wanted like a bag that was kind of like the pochette accessoire, but bigger. So like, larger depth, slightly longer width. And so when this bag came out, I just sort of thought, hang on a minute. This is actually the kind of size that I would be looking for. It can store quite a lot of things. So, there is the plastic here, which I think I can take off. There is a tag. I love how the zipper pull has this little plastic cover on it, but it's got the Goyard logo on, and it's quite spacious. I'm just going to remove some of this stuff, and then I will try and pack the bag up and show you what fits. Okay, before I put anything in there, I thought I would show you what the bag comes like, or what happens when you unpackage it. So I've taken the plastic off the handle. I will leave the rubber covering on the zipper pull for now, but inside the mini boheme you have a little pouch. You can remove it from the looks of it. It's really, really cute. I don't know what you can fit in it. The inside of the base, as you can see, comes folded up, so you can flatten it out a little bit. I'm not doing a good job of this one-handed. Let me try. There we go. So you can sort of push it out, and then the bag stands on its own much better. There is a back pocket on this little pouch. I think this must be the care card. Some protective pieces. I love how there's a protective yellow felt on this, which is really cute. Canvas lined pouch. I think those of you familiar with Goyard, you'd know the drill. So it's a little pocket with a flap. which is cute. And yeah, very simple construction, but you know, just generally very nice. I do think the handle feels quite sturdy as well. It's like a thick handle. It's a bit raised on the top, so it doesn't feel like the usual Saint Louis handles, but I don't really have a Goyard bag, so I can't tell. All right, I am going to fill this up now. Okay, so I have filled up the bag and I have zipped it up. There is a little bit more space in there, so I can actually fit my phone if I want to, and some extra small little things. But my goodness, this bag really packs a lot more than what you'd expect. So right at the top, I've got my wallet, my mini wallet. I have my sunglasses. I have my trusty little reusable bag. I've got house keys. I've got a catch-all. I've got my Bastia coin purse, and I've got my umbrella. So it actually fits so much that you might need on a day out. I'm just going to do another little experiment to see, so bear with me. So this bag is empty. I've got a 500 ml bottle here, and you can actually put a bottle in. It will fit just about. You can't zip it up. If you got a smaller bottle, like a 300 or 250 ml bottle, you could definitely stand the bottle up in the bag and zip it up over the top, no problem at all. So this really is a very handy and roomy bag. I'm actually very, very excited to start using it. It fits over the shoulder, and you know, it's not too tight around the arm. So I am very, very excited actually about having this bag. Like I said, I don't actually know why I went to the store and why I asked for this bag. But I kind of thought, do you know what? It's a very useful bag. It's actually, Goyardine canvas is really lightweight, as they all say. And so I can't wait to start using it. I did dither for a moment between this and the black with brown trim. I initially wanted the grey, but they were out of the grey. So I kind of thought the navy blue would be the next best thing. I did think about the black and the brown canvas, as I said, but I sort of said not really, because it's quite normal or quite common, and I just wanted something slightly different, and I don't have a lot of navy bags, so I thought this would be good. I just love the feel of this. This actually is a grained leather, come to look at it. So I think it is slightly different from the usual smooth leather. One of my hesitations about getting Goyard is because you know how everyone complains about the Saint Louis tote and the handles being, sort of cracking and then leaking the dye or the glazing onto your shirts. So I didn't know if that would happen here, but it seems like it's constructed slightly differently. So we'll see. Anyway, this is my new bag. Sorry about the filming, but I am running off now. So I thought I'd give you a first look of what I got before I pack everything away. So hope you like this video. Let me know how your summer's going, and then like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.